It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Good morning. It is Sunday. It's September 1st. The year is 2024. It's a new year, new month. September 4th. September 1st, 2024. We're now in September. Well, might as well say new year because a new year will be upon us very quickly. I saw another video pop up in my feed by Big Ward. Well, that nigga, I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know what type of weed he's smoking. He need to put it down. He has become very, very pessimistic and negative in gloom and doom. And let me tell y'all something from my own life experience. When people are going down that path, and it's a choice, gloom, doom, pessimism, negativity, I've been down that path. When you go down that path, that's a choice that you're making, and you're going to surround yourself with that negativity. People, negative places, negative thoughts, negative, just all negativity. And when you're surrounded by all this negativity, your life is going to start to reflect what you're surrounding yourself with. What's in your thought, what's in your mind, what's in your thought process, what you're thinking, who the people you hang around. So if you're constantly around a bunch of negative thinking people, and all you can think of is negative thoughts and doom and gloom, well, then that's what happens to your life. It becomes very negative and very doom and gloom. And when you're surrounded by that doom and gloom, you almost, in essence, like my mother said, you speak it into existence. So I've learned I don't surround myself around a lot of negative thoughts, negative people, a lot of gloom and doom. I just don't, because it's not productive for me as I move forward. Y'all, this has been a great year for me. The last few years have been excellent for myself personally and everybody I know. In fact, like I said, my sister just bought a house. My best friend yesterday, he has a house under contract he's closing on. I've had a lot of clients who've got new jobs, new income, new homes, new careers, graduated, got their degrees, they're doing all this positive stuff. People I know who create investors. I don't really discuss my own personal affairs on here, but I'm investing in some things that are just turning out great. Working on stuff very privately that has exploded, and I'm like, wow, we are really doing good over here. So if I had been surrounded with that negativity when these opportunities came to me to do certain things, I would have shut it down if I had been thinking like Big Ward over there in his circle of, y'all, let me give you an example of this house. This house has been vacant for 10 years. When I first came up to look at this house, I brought some contractors because we had to get in here and take a look around. Oh, the odor was horrible, y'all. It was bad condition. It wasn't, just the house needed some work, a lot of work. And I remember I brought a contractor out here, a flooring guy, and he was a Russian guy. And he's doing high-end houses on the other side of town, but I always worked with him for years. I needed him to come over here and help me look at the floors, because I wanted to put some hardwood floors in here. When he got here, he said, why are you putting this money into this house I didn't store? Man, this house is not going to be worth anything. And I was just like, I don't know. I said, well, I did the numbers on this house, and it's coming back at, X, Y, Z. He was like, I just don't see it out here. I just don't see this house being worth this type of money. So he's very negative about this house and where it was located at. And I was like, well, all I ask you to do is give me a quote of what it is to put some hardwood floors in this damn house. He measured the house. I never got the quote. I never got information. He never returned my phone calls. I'm like, why am I chasing you down to do flooring in the house? What, are you going to do it or what? I guess he felt what he was going to charge me wasn't worth it for this house out here. So after I finished the house, I ended up not doing I wanted to put in real hardwood floors that I was going to have him install. It was a massive ass house. Good thing I didn't spend that money. He might have did me a favor. So when I finished the house and got it done and all this other stuff, I bumped into him at the gym and we were talking. And I told him, hey, I got an appraisal for XYZ for this house. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, there are a lot of houses out there. The area's going through gentrification. I said, you need to ride out there, really look around at smoke rides and take a close look at stuff that's going on, because you're buying and renovating houses. You might want to go see where you could pick up houses for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, or in my instance, I paid $680,000 for this, almost $700,000, and it needed to be completely renovated. But I said, you need to go out there and look around. You need to go. You had some thoughts in your head about Stone Mountain that you might want to, really investigate it. And I gave him some subdivision to go look at. Lo and behold, here we are now in the summer of 2024. Guess who shows up at my house? Well, I'm doing 2 houses around the corner. I said, oh, so you found something out here? He said, man, yeah, I didn't know. He said, man, your house looks great. He said, man, I just didn't realize. I said, yeah. I mean, if I had to listen to your negativity, the way you was acting, I should have even bought the house. But he wasn't the only person who was negative about this house and where this house sat and the potential that was here. There were a couple of other people. But I had to push all the naysayers to the side because I knew what this house was worth. I knew what it would be worth, but my numbers were a little bit off. But because it was when I got the house finished, it was way worth more than what I thought it would be. Because, of course, people moving in the area, buying houses and renovating them. The values of home are still going up. I don't surround myself with negative people. There's so many, and that's the thing I just like about the black community. Black people can be so negative, so doom and gloom, so negative about everything, that you have to separate yourself from them if you want to have a normal life. If you want to open up a business or a restaurant or do anything in life, the first thing you got to do is shut down them naysayers and get the fuck away from making ass niggas. You got to be done with them, and don't have no parts with them, because ain't nothing. Their ignorance. Their ignorance is astounding. So you got to separate yourself from them, and separate yourself from them so you can have a normal life. Because if you all surround yourself with these negative ass naysaying niggas, woo. I feel sorry for people like Big Ward. All his videos are negative, gloom, doom. I don't know what's going on in his head or his surroundings or his finances or where he's living at or where he's working. But once you go down that path, like I said, I've been down that path years and years ago when the economy tanked. And it took a while for me to pull myself out that funk. When I finally woke up and pulled myself, I said, well, shit, I done missed out on so much in life because I was over here stuck in gloom and doom land. Get away from the gloom and doom. You can't lay in that mess. You got to get past it and move forward. And then you don't want to surround yourself with a bunch of negative gloom and doom people. I had to ditch everybody that was around me at that time. Because their minds were so negative about everything. I don't like being around negative people. Listen, I've taken some risk over here, and I've been rewarded. If you're not willing to take risk, you're not going to be rewarded. That's just the bottom line. I have a ton of people I know who are not willing to risk any damn thing. Not even so much as filling out a job application in their eyes. Some people are just going to be stuck. Some people are just going to fail at life. And that's fine. Let them motherfuckers fail. That ain't got to be your life's experience. Some people are going to fail. Some people are not going to go forward. Some people credit going to stay jacked up. Some people health is going to stay bad. Some people going to have some bad. They're always going to have a car accident. Their car is going to be total. And some people are always going to have bad ass shit going on in their lives. What the fuck that got to do with you? I told a friend of mine, go get his real estate license. He said, well, all the realtors I know ain't making any money. He said, what does that have to, the fact that they're not having success, what does that have to do with you? That's your life. You decide how much success you're going to have. There are a lot of people doing a whole bunch of shit they ain't had no success at. There are a lot of restaurants that are open and closed. Then there are restaurants that are open and thrive. So why would you look at all the ones that closed? When so-and-so closed, did you go over there? How was the customer service? How was the food? You don't know any of the reasons why that shit might have closed. You don't know. Again, quit focusing on all the negative and all the gloom and doom, because that ain't got nothing to do with you. Yeah, somebody made the comment, there are people who are being eviction Being evicted from apartments. Okay, I've never been evicted from an apartment in my entire life. What does that have to do with me? Nothing. Do I know folks who've been evicted? Oh yeah, I know some people who've been put out on the streets. And I'm always wondering, what the fuck did they do? But that's why they got evicted. They didn't do shit. What does that have to do with you? People get evicted. I mean, all kinds of shit's going on in lives. But what, y'all, quit lining yourself up with that negative, ignorant, dumb shit. Everybody I know who got evicted from apartments shouldn't have got evicted, because I never had a friend who was out at New York Pride. I'll never get this shit. He was at New York Pride or something. Flew back in and got home, they were evicting his ass. So I'm thinking, what the fuck you doing in New York City at New York Pride, and you knew you missed a court date and they came and put your shit out on the street? Who does that? Who waits? Who is sitting in an apartment? Well, first off, I've never lived in a place in my entire life where I didn't pay my rent on time and I had to go to court. And when it was time for me to leave, I left. Which meaning I paid my rent, completed my lease, turned in my key, and moved. That's what I've done. I can't speak for the rest of y'all, but some people's lives are just like, some of my nephews ain't got this shit together. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's their life. That's the decisions they make. You are in control of your own destiny. You decide your own fate. Not Jesus, not God, not Big Ward. You make those decisions. And if you decide to sit up in your house and listen to all that fucking doom and gloom, and it's the end of the world and the sky's falling bullshit, and you do nothing, well, and you do nothing, you gonna end up like his black ass over there, suffering. But maybe that's what y'all want to do. As I was reading them comments, at some point you got to get life keeps going forward. Life keeps moving. Yeah, we fall and we get back up. That's what I'm saying. We fall down and we get back up. Y'all know y'all love them old gospel teen songs. You can't lay in the rut forever. You got to pick up the pieces and keep it. And I don't give a fuck who the president is. You got to keep moving. I have lived under let's go back. Reagan. I lived under Reagan. I was an adult at Reagan. I was living in my parents' house under Reagan. I lived after Reagan, we had Clinton. Was the president? I lived under Clinton. Then we had Bush. Who do we have after George Bush? Do I have it backwards? Was it Reagan first, then Bush, then Clinton? I can't remember. But I lived under all these presidents. I have yet missed a meal under any of them. I've lived under every president going back since I was in high school. I think, when was Clinton president? I think Clinton was president when let's see. When was he? That's interesting because I can't remember. Okay, so Clinton was the president from 1993. So before Clinton, I was Ronald Reagan, then Bush did one term. No, Reagan was president, and then, so Ronald Reagan was president until 1989. And then, but who was president after? No, I must be looking at this wrong. Because Ronald Reagan could not have been president. I guess he was. Ronald Reagan was president right up from 1989 to when I graduated from high school. I guess so. And then Bill Clinton was 93. So then who was after that? So after Reagan was George Bush. Am I correct? Yeah. I need a list of the last president. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that it doesn't matter who the presidents are. We still gonna live, y'all. We still gonna eat. We still gonna eat. As much as I can't stand Trump, I don't think the world's gonna come to the end. I think he's gonna try his best to bring it to the end until they kill his ass in that damn office. Yeah, I think that Anyway, this damn phone's not working. Anyway, I have not yet missed. What's this thing doing? Yeah, my computer's acting up. Well, anyway, I watched a couple of Big Ward's videos and a couple other YouTubers who are all in this negative shit. They're all negative. Well, honey, I'm over to tell you, we don't live in that world over here on my channel. We are moving forward. We're going to stay positive minded. We're going to create businesses. We're going to correct our credit. We're going to keep on going forward. We're not going to be sitting over here laid in no rut thinking at the end of the world. Y'all better wake up and realize there's a great world of opportunity out there. Why do you think all those migrants are running into this country? Because they see something you niggas live in and they can't even see. Y'all, Big Ward can't even see what they see. These people are willing to risk their lives to get here, and Big Ward black ass is sitting here ain't doing shit with his damn life. Whose fault is that? If you live in this country and you're not having financial success and you're not doing well here and you're not moving forward, it's your fucking fault. Not the president, not your governor, not your mayor, not your ex-wife. It's you. Look in the mirror and make the changes that are best for you. Because if you ain't doing positive things in your life and trying to move your life forward, then who the fuck gonna do it? You have to make the changes for your life. Those migrants are risking their lives to get here. Many are dying to get here. Because they see something positive in this country. They see an opportunity. And if you live here and you don't see the opportunity that exists here, you a goddamn fool. You're a fool. And therefore you need to fail. If you live in this country and you're not having success at stuff that you're doing something fucked up and wrong, and that's on your black ass. Or white ass, or Hispanic ass. Unless you are suffering from some type of illness and can't get out of bed and do something, listen, I only surround myself with people who are doing positive stuff, who are doing very well. And everybody I know is doing very successful right now but they working their asses off. They're not sitting back in no rut smoking weed all day waiting for some miracle to fucking happen. And so, but that's the decision that you have to make, how you want to proceed forward, right? Because it's your life. And if you think sitting up at home all day, woe is me, the sky is falling, gloom and doom, everything's bad, everything's this, everything that, and then figure it out. Well, I'll give you an example. Groceries are expensive these days, so I make sure when I go grocery shopping, I'm shopping for stuff on sale that fits my diet. I'm looking for stuff. I'm going to the farmer's market. I'm going places. I come back here with good deals, because I go over there. I go to Publix. I look for what they have on sale. I go to Kroger, look and see what they got on sale. I hit this all these runs, see what everything's on sale. They all right there together. Sometimes I go in Walgreens to see what's on sale. My diet is, it's fresh vegetables, fresh fish, fresh chicken, fresh meat. I'm not eating I don't do a lot of processed foods over here. I'm not making macaroni and cheese. I ain't got time for that mess. I'm brown rice, oatmeal. I'm about to go in here and make some cream of wheat, some eggs. I want some toasters. Got some wheat toast this morning. I'm gonna do some wheat toast and some chicken sausage. I look for stuff that's on sale. I have my little freezer here in the freezer. I put the stuff that's on sale. I put it in the freezer. If I catch some good prices on sale chicken, I'll freeze it. I'll cook it on this grill. I'm not feeding a family full of people. Basically cook them to me. But I look for bargains, and I find them. I can't walk and go, oh, this stuff is so high. Woe is me. I'm never going to find nothing. I'm going to starve to death. I'm not going to be able. No, You decide the quality of life that you want. And if you're in a situation that's not working out for you financially right now, you better get up off your ass and make some changes in your life immediately. In your job, your location, your income. My parents packed up. If you have to move someplace else for a little while because you're in a place that's not doing well, I can get up and go. If you found another job someplace else that pays more money and you do anything, leave. What are you sitting around there for? if you're not financially doing what you want to do, you might have to make some serious life changes. That's all I can tell you. But if you're sitting around complaining, woe is me, and I'm not doing well, and what do you expect? And I know a lot of people who are sitting around with that mentality, and their lives are just stuck. What can you do about it? Nothing. I'm about to go inside here and get out of this damn heat. Itchy. But y'all can follow Big Ward on down that path if you want to, with all that negativity and woe is me and the world is doom, gloom and doom. It don't end well, y'all. Or you can decide, okay, I'm going to change my perception of things. I'm going to keep a positive mind and move forward and do positive things to get me out of the situation that I'm in. I'm not just going to lay up in this bad situation. And when I made that decision that I was no longer going to surround myself with negativity, and I was going to start striving to do things positive in my life and only focus on the positive things that were going right, everything went well. You cannot surround yourself with negative people and negative thoughts and negative things, because everything going to be negative. That's just, you can't do it. You got to get out that funk. But anyway, it's a new month. It's Sunday. This phone has been ringing and buzzing since 6 o'clock this morning. People just don't know. I've just been ignoring all them all day, too, and thinking about their answers. But I'm going to go in here, take these dogs out. It's hot out here, too. But anyway, they've been in cages for a minute. I was going to take them out earlier. But today, it is Sunday, September 1st. The year is 2024. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great, productive Sunday. Do something positive. Get up off your ass. Come up with some thoughts. Don't lay up in that negativity, y'all. And if you, like I said, if you're surrounded by negative people, get the fuck away from them, block, delete their asses, and just keep it moving. You can't surround yourself with that negative thinking all the time. You ain't gonna get nothing done. And y'all, if I could tell y'all the stuff that I'm working over here that's going, I'm having great, everything I'm working on has been successful the last 12 months. That's when y'all, and listen, I haven't even promoted the stuff that I'm doing on the background, even on my YouTube channel or social media, because I want it to be organic and take off on its own. And y'all, I'm doing extremely well. So, but anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy this beautiful Sunday.